forecast today, a little step backward to a little more winter-like weather, but
Yes,
hopefully
very
the system
wintry.
is already on its way out of most of the
It
state.
is moving fast.
That's good news.
Yesterday, I was saying that it was pretty similar to the last system that we had, except that one was very elongated. It lasted a couple of days.
3 days.
This one is basically going to be over within the next few hours,
Okay,
so
that's
even like
encouraging.
less than 24 hours. But yeah, we had some mixed precipitation to contend with. Today, we kind of had all of the precipitation types. We had snow, we had freezing rain, we had some sleet, we had some plain rain. But at this point, look how quickly it's moving, already clearing out of areas of New Hampshire, western Maine, and almost at central Maine at this point. So really, I would say within the next 2, 3, 4 hours, we're going to be done with precipitation for the day, though it's not exactly going to get sunny as we get into the afternoon. Blink and you'll miss it. If you look really closely, there was a little bit of thunder sleet earlier today. It was about 6:30 in the morning. It's a little bit hard to see because the lightning bolts come in so fast, but a couple of you emailed us about it, that you heard some thunder earlier this morning. So very cool little tidbit in the forecast for today. Our high temperatures are going to be right around average, upper 40s. However, if you are able to get a little bit of sunshine in the afternoon, your temps will likely jump up into the mid 50s. You can see that here, areas in Vermont and New Hampshire that will get a little bit of sunshine, temps getting into the mid to upper 50s in some of those spots. But for most of us, we will remain in the cloud cover for much of the day, so high temperatures there will likely be in the 40s. So within the next few hours, I said the rest of that precipitation is going to start to exit. Again, might see a couple of peaks of sunshine in western Maine late in the afternoon, but most of us will be mostly cloudy for the afternoon and early evening. We start to break out into some more clear skies overnight, but that ends up setting us up for a really nice looking Friday. I think it'll be the pick of the week for a lot of us. Mostly sunny skies in areas of southern Maine. However, northern Maine and the mountains especially will get stuck with some cloud cover for a lot of the day. Areas that see sunshine, though, temperatures will end up getting into the mid to upper 50s in some spots. I think this model here might be a little bit overzealous, getting Portland to almost 60 degrees. I think we'll be closer to 55 or 56, but still a really nice day coming up for tomorrow after having to deal with the mixed precipitation for today. But don't put your winter boots away just yet, because we have a storm for the weekend that we're going to have to watch. It looks pretty similar to the one that we saw today, though because it's going to be a little bit earlier coming in Saturday afternoon, I think the chance of getting some snow or mixed precipitation will be fairly low because our temperatures will be a little bit too warm. But we could see some sleet, a little bit of snow, likely some plain rain as this system goes through Saturday evening and overnight into Sunday. Similarly, we'll be pulling in that warm front, that warmer air again. We'll switch over into some heavier plain rain as we get into Sunday morning, and it looks like it'll be raining for much of the day on Sunday. We're going to be in a fairly active pattern. So we had the storm for today, one that comes in for much of the weekend. Then we get a brief little break here, and then we're watching the possibility of some more snow coming in for Tuesday night into Wednesday, something that we will surely keep an eye on. Marine forecast sees 5 to 7 feet, small craft advisory. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, within the next few hours, the rest of that precip will finally exit the area, and we'll end up with mostly cloudy skies in the afternoon. High temperatures will be getting into the mid 40s. I think we'll see a really nice day for tomorrow, especially outside of the mountains. We'll end up seeing a lot of sunshine, high temperatures getting into the mid 50s, so a bit warmer there. However, the weather changes once again as we get into the weekend. Brian, looks like it's going to be a pretty wet and dreary weekend, so I would say if you can get out on Friday and enjoy it, I'd recommend it.
Yes, get those few minutes of sunshine while we can.
Yes.
All right, Dana, thank you.